There's an epidemic of early extension in golf. It's the number one cause for a two-way miss, and it is absolutely killing people's games. If you don't know what early extension is, it is when the hips are moving towards the ball in your swing. And this is a killer because we run out of space and we can't turn through the ball very well. We end up either leaving the face wide open and getting the block right, or flipping the hands and you end up with a big hook. Occasionally, and very occasionally, you can time up the flip properly and you'll get a straight ball. The reason this happens is because people don't understand how to properly use the ground to move their hips. The hip movement comes from the pressure we put into the ground. So if I push with my right foot into the ground, it's going to move my right hip. If I push into the ground with my left leg, it's going to move my left hip. When we look at amateur golfers, they are using their right leg on average twice as much as their lead leg. What this causes is the right hip to move more and specifically forward than the left leg can get the left hip to move backwards. If you look at any PGA Tour pro or high-level golfer, they are going to do the opposite of the amateur. They're going to use that left leg twice as much as the right leg. So simply put, if you want to get rid of your early extension, all you need to do is use the lead leg more. If you look at the tour, players are on average using their lead leg twice as much as their trail leg. So an easy way to work on this, and I guess a visual as to why this gets rid of early extension, is because when I push into the ground with my lead leg and I push this hip back, if I push this hip back twice as much as my right leg pushes my right hip forward, I have to create space. There's no way I can early extend when I'm pushing back with the lead leg more. Now it's important you do this right. You can't just push into the ground. You have to use the balls of the foot to push and get your weight to move back to your heel, and that's what clears this space down here. So a really simple way to practice this is feeling like you are using your left leg in your swing to push yourself back and get this foot to slide back. You'll see some people when they hit drivers actually have foot movement like this, and that's okay. You probably don't want it with your wedges, but it's okay for practice. So what you're doing is when you're swinging here, you're in this position here, rather than trying to push with your right leg, you're going to use this left leg to drive yourself back. That's what creates the space and teaches you how to use that leg properly. Give that a try, and I promise you if you do it right, it will fix your early extension.